Hi everyone, today is Saturday, June 6, 2020, and yesterday I had what generally was being phrased as brain surgery, but it was technically a tympanomastoidectomy, which I've looked up a little bit of, and from what I was reading, it wasn't really what they were describing prior to doing the surgery, so I don't know if maybe that's how it ended up or why it was termed that way. I didn't get to learn anything at discharge as far as the surgery itself. Because I guess at the time I was leaving, everyone was busy. It would have delayed my discharge by a couple of hours. So I do have a follow-up fairly soon, so I'll learn more then. But anyway, what happened was, like a few years ago, when I had the CSF brain leak in 2016, I had one again this past month, and so had to be rushed to the hospital, had meningitis, and spent 10 days in the hospital to take care of that because of a lot of things, with especially COVID right now, that allowed, unfortunately it delayed other people's surgeries that, if it wasn't like an emergency or something pressing, that sort of, mine being not an emergency but being serious enough that it had to be done at this time, as opposed to the usual apparently 2 to 3 month wait to get in for this doctor, this surgeon. So I get to take this off in a little bit. I guess I'm a little scared to take it off in a way, because it's sort of like, okay, well, but it'd be the 24 hours they have written down, and it'll be nice because it's been chafing me kind of bad. But so as far as I can tell, I'll be able to tell more when I do take it off. But as far as I can tell, it seems like I do have hearing, and it might be dampened, but that worst case scenario that I talked about before was that they would have to remove everything and totally close off my ear, and that apparently is not the case, because I can feel like the bones move, because if they were going to remove everything, they were going to have to remove the bones and all that, and the inner ear stuff. So as far as I know, from when they told me when I was at the hospital before I left there a couple weeks ago, that there was a gap that was above, right above, my middle ear area, and to where they actually said, when they go in, they'll be able to see my brain. And so again, there's a gap, the CSF fluid, leaving the area where it's supposed to stay, causing that brain leak, and then allowing for the bacterial meningitis to come in and wreak havoc. So hopefully this repair will prevent that from happening again. Of course, there's never a guarantee that it won't, but this was sort of the only way to sort of make sure that, the best they can do to make sure it doesn't come back again. So I think I might have figured out the the secret to getting rid of stubborn belly fat is apparently it has to go in your head first. So when I had the repair the surgery in 2006, and what they had done was they had taken some belly fat, and they used that to pack and patch the hole that was there, and so I'm not really sure if this might be a repair of that exact spot, or if it was another area. This time, so I don't know. It's like, did that patch kind of shrink, being belly fat? Because the only thing I do know, is they contacted my emergency contact, let them know how I was doing, that apparently instead of using belly fat to patch this time, to pack it, they used muscle. And I'm not really sure where. It must be from somewhere local there, because there's no other incision on my body that I found yet. So we'll have a little reveal in just a few minutes to see how this looks. But I'm feeling okay. There's a lot of don'ts on that list that they gave me for aftercare. I can't, I mean, it's like I'm going to have to sponge bath, you know, for at least 2 weeks. That doesn't really make sense to me. I would think I should be able to get in the tub, not get my head wet, but maybe it's the worry of me slipping or something. I don't know. So anyway, you know, can't shower, can't wash my hair, or any of that thing. And I'm guessing, even though I got some of that dry shampoo stuff, it's a spray, and I'm guessing that would be a no-no also. So I'll feel kind of gross within a couple weeks. Let's see. No severe change in elevation, so I can't fly anywhere. Can't scuba dive. Not that I've ever done that, but that's on the list. And that's for, I think those are 6 weeks. Can't do those things for 6 weeks. For at least 4 weeks, I'm not supposed to lift anything over 10 pounds. You know, there's just a whole lot of, I can't really do anything, basically, what it comes down to. And that's really hard for me because, you know, for those of you who know me, I'm really independent. I like to do things for myself. And, I mean, just even simple things, right? So, you know, I'm sure I'll figure out some way of doing little things, but I keep putting like post-it notes around to remind myself I can't do this, I can't do that, because otherwise I'll start doing something and think, oh, actually I'm not supposed to do that. So, all right, let's see how this goes. All right, so now that it's been 24 hours at least since I've had this on, it's time for the big reveal. I'll get rid of my Van Gogh look here. So, all right. Okay. Or as one friend called it, my ear bra. Okay. Yeah, I can kind of see I still have hair for the most part. Looks like I can't tell here. To check in there. Alright, so sorry for any shakiness. I'm holding the tripod here in my hands. So, yeah, they didn't take as much hair as last time, but it's kind of just around that, you know, kind of around the area it was before. So, yeah, doesn't look too bad from what I can tell here. It's an interesting suture there. But it's like right, you know, kind of like right in that groove, or maybe like just above where, you know, that groove is. So, ooh, I might still need a little something of a cushion if I'm wearing my glasses, because otherwise it's probably going to rub. But yeah, they went in, wow, they really did go in through the bottom of the ear. Wow, that's, well, let's just say if I ever do go completely bald, I'll have a very interesting stuff going on over here. Maybe I'll get a tattoo or something to cover it. Alright, well, that's it. Sorry, it's probably kind of gnarly there, but let's just hope that this keeps me from ever having to have meningitis or a brain leak again. So, alright, thanks for watching.